Yeah, that was quick. New battery, green lights. No, yeah, green lights. We're ready to go again. Right, I was just saying we have a negative leg and a positive leg, and a negative is marked with this white band, so the other side is positive, and on the PCB we're also marked. I think you can see that positive and negative there. So it says 470 UF there, so that's what we're going to put there. We're going to put the positive leg through the positive hole and a negative leg through the negative hole. Now, as I say, the silhouette shows it lying down. You could just push it all the way down and have it like that, but seeing as how it shows it lying down, we'll just retract it a little bit and bend the legs. Like that. That doesn't look very brilliant, does it? Pull him out. Have another go. Bend him like that, I think will be better. Positive, negative. That looks better, and it's fitting on the silhouette. Bend the wires. There you go. He's on. So I'll do the other. I think there's only 3. Oh, that one's going to be vertical. That one's going to be lying down. You say vertical, lying down, and that one lying down. So I'll pop them on now and come back in a minute, or I might just go to bed, one of the two. Right. As you can see, we've got quite a few resistors and quite a few ceramic capacitors left, spares. Unless I've missed that many on the board, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's the board so far. We've got all our resistors, ceramic capacitors and electrolytic capacitors in position. I think we'll pop these 2 carriers in for the ICs. That's going to be pretty simple. I did find an 8-leg carrier, and it just fits right in all the way down next to that resistor, so that fits nicely. And we've got and it's the right way round. A notch in the carrier is pointing to the top, the same as the outline on the circuit board, and the same applies to this. The notch is at the top and the notch is on the top of my carrier, so we'll just pop that one in there as well. Oh, we've got some bent legs. Just straighten them out a bit and have another go. Ooh, straight in. Right, I'll solder that in. You don't want to watch me soldering it in, do you? It's only like soldering all the other things. So I'll solder them in and I'll come back, and I think the next two components we'll put in, the three components, I think we'll put these coils in. There's 3 coils, and then there's the 2 filters, ceramic filters, and we're getting pretty well, except for the heavy items, we're getting this board pretty well populated now. So I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's rudder. Right, here we go. We have the 2 IC sockets soldered in. When I'm soldering in, my mouth's not working now. When I solder them in, I just tack the 2 opposing corners to get them in, and then you can just go over the whole lot one at a time. Fairly easy to do. The same as if I was soldering in an IC chip. As I say, on the last one died, and I still don't know if it was me or not. So this way it will not be me that breaks the IC. Right, next we're going to go for these tuning coils, and the larger ones are 6.5 turn and a smaller one is 5.5 turn, and they are located on the board in these locations, 3 of them, and they are marked 6.5 turns, 6.5 turns and 5.5 turns. So I'll pop them in. If you want to watch me soldering, just tell me. As you're not listening, I'll solder them in and come back. Coils are on. The next thing I'm going to put on is these ceramic filters, and these have got polarity as well, and it's to the little red dot. See the little red dot? And they fit either side of the IC there, and you can see the positioning, and the red dot end is marked by a little square, and that's the way round they go. So we'll pop them in and be back. Those are in place now, whatever they were. Oh yeah, the ceramic filters. They're in. The only thing left to put on this board, other than the switches and things, is these transistors. 2 off. So we'll look at them. An S9018 and an S8550. So looking at the board, the 9018 goes at the top there, and the other one, believe it or not, goes at the bottom. Again, these are not handed, polarized. What's the word I'm looking for? Head's gone. Anyway, we've got the emitter, collector and bin man thingy. But fortunately, on the circuit board, the outline is pretty evident. Curved back, straight front, so they can only go in one way. So again, I will pop those 2 in, and then the next thing to do, I think we'll put the tuner not the fish tuner, the frequency tuner, and the volume control, and the earphone socket, and the on-off switch. And that's all the components on this board, other than tying in LCD to those ports when we've done the LCD circuit board. But I think that'll be for another day. I think I'm probably going to wrap this up after I've put these transistors and switches on. How's about that? What do you think? I think it's gone on long enough, this. I might have to split this into two. Right, let's get on. Back in a moment. Transistors can be a little bit heat sensitive, so you don't really want to dwell a lot on them. That's why this method of loading the soldering iron, I think it is the best way, because the amount of time you're on the job is very, very small. And that's not overstressing the transistor. Just checking that it's straight. See how quick that took to that central leg. And I just load up the soldering iron again, and we can just easily dab that one. Done. And I'm talking away and you can't see anything, can you? I think it's, where are we? This is the next leg here. I wonder if we can get closer. Yeah, you can see the leg there, so I'll try dabbing that and see what happens. Are we ready? There we go. He's done. Right. Oh God, I can't find another word, you soft sod. Right. Oh. Give me strength. I'll just trim them off. Now all we've got left is the variable capacitor for the tuning, the on-off switch for the switching on and off, and oh no, we've got 4 items: the earphone socket and the tuner, volume switch, control, resistor, variable, like that. So I'll solder them on, and then I think we'll have to call it quits for today, because I've got to move on to this little sausage and this is a lot more testicle than the others. We've got that processor to flow on or solder on. We've got the connector to put on there, and there are 1 or 2 more components on here. There's a crystal and a diode, and a couple of capacitors, ceramic, and the switch, the little push buttons have got to go on there as well. So we'll leave that for the next time, and I'll solder these on here. You go and have a cup of tea, and I'm going to go in and have me dinner, if I'm lucky. So until the next time, be sure to tune in for the next episode.